to the podcast. I'm your host, Shawn Anthony. Listen, fam, I'm so excited that you are here checking out the show. And first and foremost, be sure to make sure that you are checking us out on YouTube. Right now, if you're watching us on YouTube, at School's Over Now What, I want to first off thank you as well. But this show is something spectacular, but I will be nothing without you. But before I do the typical rundown, I want to let you know exactly where you have just landed. Each and every single week, we continue to bring you an inspiring person or a message that's truly going to help you. It's going to help you in some form or fashion, whether you're trying to climb that corporate ladder or perhaps you're somebody who is just beginning your own business and wanting to start entrepreneurship. But most importantly, everybody on the show has answered the question we've all asked ourselves at some point in our life, fam. And as school's over, now what, right? Like, what do we do? How do we navigate? And because of you, the show is completely blown up. So each and every single week, I love to kick this thing off with the review of the week. And if you're watching us right now on YouTube, you're seeing me pull this review up right now to read to you online. It comes from Cash Talk Now. And Cash Talk Now wrote, "Love this podcast. Shawn is the real deal. Too many gems." This is sent by Tom Cash. Listen, fam, I appreciate you for first and foremost subscribing to the show and listening to it. And if you're somebody like Tom who's like, you know what, I rock with this show, I've learned something, I've gained some type of wisdom, all I want you to do right now is be sure to subscribe to the channel or scroll down to whatever audio platform you're listening to. Whether you're listening to us right now on Apple or you're listening to us on Spotify, and smash that 5-star rating. It's helped us do tremendous things. It's helped us grow this show. Now, I'm so excited to get into today's episode because it is a solo episode because I want to be able to give you guys a game plan, an action plan, something that you can take right now to be very strategic on how you are about to approach, that's it, fourth quarter, right? Less than 90 days before that ball drops and we're in 2023. So I want to give you right now the strategy to formulate right now for your company, your brand, your business, so that you actually reach those goals. And I'm back with my pen, my paper, and fam, I even got notes for you right now. So take out a pen, however you take any notes ever, be sure to write this down. Here is the perfect fourth quarter strategy for you and your business. I want you to identify one goal. I want you to identify one goal. What is that one goal? Like I want you to really think about this one goal. Is this something that you're like, you know what, this could change my life? You know what, this could potentially position my family to new heights. This could potentially allow for me to leave my job and pursue my dreams. I want you to identify that one goal. Then I want you to think about what are 3 things you can do to make it happen. Think about it. Like, what are 3 things that you can do right now in order to reach this big, massive fourth quarter goal, right? Then I want you to now place that one thing in each of those 30-day periods, right? So each of the 30-day periods, so it's less than 90 days left. I want you to place that one thing that you can do in each of those 30 days that you have left, right? Last but not least, I want you to do 4 things a month that moves you towards this goal. So think about it. If there's 4 weeks in the month, what are the 4 things that you can do that will impact that one thing that will reach the biggest goal for you, right? And then I want you to break it down even further than that. Once you wrote down those 4 things that you're going to do that for that specific month to help you reach that one goal, I want you to ask yourself one question. And here's the question of this entire podcast today right now that's going to resonate with you. What is the one action step that you can take to reach that goal each and every single week? Right? What is the one thing that's going to move the dial for you? So if you're like, you know what, Shawn, I really want to become the best at learning X. Or I really want to become, the best person in my space. Or I really want to become somebody that when you hear branding or when you hear marketing or when you hear real estate or when you hear anything along those lines, I am that go-to person. So what is that one thing that you got to do each and every single week? For that specific week, you might have to study. For that specific week, you might have to put out a post. For that specific week, you might have to say, you know what? I'm just going to engage with my audience to build the community that I want to have. Remember, fourth quarter strategy. What is that one massive goal? What is that one massive goal that you want to accomplish this fourth quarter? Then I want you to break that goal down into 3 things that you can make happen to reach that massive goal. Once you have those 3 things written down, what are the 4 steps that you can take each and every single month to reach that goal? Then I want you to go a little bit further and ask yourself, what is the one action that I need to do this week to make sure that this actually takes place for me, my life, and my business? If you do that, you are going to have an amazing fourth quarter that's going to stand out and set you apart from everybody else. Listen, this is not the time to say, you know what, I'm going to relax. This is not the time to say, you know what, here comes the holidays. It's time for me to chill out. This is the time for you to reach something that you know you deserve. That you know, back in the day, you're sitting back, you're watching people accomplish things. You know good and well that you have what it takes, that you know what to do. But the reality is you're so stuck on just watching and not applying. And sometimes in order to apply, you need a strategy. In order to have a strategy, you need to be able to understand you're going to have to execute that strategy to make things shake. Listen, I hope you enjoyed this solo episode. I hope you enjoyed this fourth quarter action plan that I think, without a doubt, is going to get you where you need to be. And I can't wait to see you next week with another amazing guest. And always remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it. Hey, what's up, fam? Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. We'll see you next week here at School's Over Now What. And always remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it.